have a damage while working such low level. And KB's just there to tank up and farm up. Rage Potato, the same type of thing with full cost. Ice Rune.
How convenient.
Yeah. Like haste runes for Thompson. Yeah. They're always there when you need them. But this status quo does feel like it goes the way it's just farming. Safe lane is out. A decent DS score as well for the Beastmaster. Raging Potato. Getting pressured. Puppy and Nisha will force him out. So
harass. They're running out regen in the side lane. They have no healing. Couple tangos left only.
Zai harassed down the Wraith King.
This is actually a pretty big problem bottom. They need the courier. It's in use in mid. Am I do MINESKI generally not start with healing salves in their side lanes that much? I feel like earlier today as well it was a similar problem.
Mangoes tangos.
Yeah, they've run into lack of healing salves, I think, in a couple of their games that I can remember, and it, you know, it's limiting them. See, to fight, they play aggressively, and then that secures them free CS because now there's nobody to contest it. Whole wave is going to get denied, while Nico is slowly tangoing up so he can lane.
6-6 charges would be enough. Rage being initiated on once again. KB gonna keep the stun on Nisha and away from the Invoker. Still just a little bit shy of the level 3 and being able to level up that cost. But KP's having a pretty good time. He's the #1 net worth for MINESKI. It was for that reason creep wave that's nigh up.
Oh, cold snapping.
Makes it difficult for Nisha to spam out acid spray. He's still got a mango.
You should buy a magic deck in this.
Ninja Boogie? Is that actually? Yeah, that's first. Sign is the one. Just rip and throw him, and Nico has done down, but just didn't want throw. Or maybe his hero was safe. Yeah, I don't know what Moon's looking for. Mid 1 will turn on the edict, feeling things aren't quite right. The way they've been going. Yep. It's good levels, it's KP having an influence, and normally that's for MINESKI lineup. I mean, it's like what rotations coming in.
Well gotten gains.
Team will have a tie. Like 1-0 5 minutes in. It does feel like a ticking time bomb with Alchemist just farming up.
Yeah, has Puppy had time to stack anything?
No, it's been blocked up because they put the ward down a little bit later too.
Yeah, that one's blocked, and the entire jungle is also blocked, so yeah. They've done a good job at harassing me. Puppy's in trouble.
Yeah, they know he's alone. Just getting the chain stuns out with the cold snap. Damage is pretty good. Quick tornado just resetting up a little bit more time. Stick charges will go to work. Rage Potato. A lot of damage to the tier 1 tower. I think he's actually dead. But you'll still take the kill while on bottom lane. Yapsol moving away from the because they've used their abilities. Now Yapsol just turns to the LSA and Zai can finish the job. They can even just beat into the Wraith King. Combining with the Axis, there's nowhere to hide. TP's coming in from the Invoker. Hoping for maybe some kind of rebuttal, but Yapsol's already moving out. Low life, but alive.
His middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Mid 1's helping Nisha farm. You'll take that too.
Radiant fortified their structures. Pretty good move if you ask me.
Stack for him. What's the other his bracer?
Actually creates so much space for popping at the top lane.
Levels on Jakiro are really good.
Oh, mid lane, EMP. Working with the avalanche toss. Tornado sends mid 1 up. One more attack will do it. Okay, maybe he actually has to require 3. Does take the kill against mid 1.
Dire's middle tower's in
trouble. That's been the greatest day for mid 1.
Dire again?
Even with like the wins of Team Secret, he's still...
Radiant's top tower's under
Doesn't always have a great time.
This is a really good rotation, by the way, from MINESKI. It's what you want to do. Nighttime first catapult, gank the mid guy, and try to get the tower. You know the Alchemist doesn't really offer much of a presence right now, so you can overwhelm the opponent with numbers. They don't get the tower, but they got about 80% off it.
Sets them up for next time.
Yep.
And then they just go back into their lanes. KP still has not really been under any pressure on top lane. They can dive onto the tower if they want to. Because the entire creep wave was pulled off to the side, KP, he was prepping the stun. He lost vision of Puppey for a second. Raging Potato didn't fully commit to making this move as well.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Out.
Down on bottom lane, Yamso getting caught out, so Moon going to work. And mid one. Like he wants to do something about this top, taking out the stack, but now EMP burn. Very problematic for mid one. Lose a lot of mana, lose a lot of life. Tornado sending back up again. One more attack from Raging Potato will do it. Blood blasted up, he attacks so fast. And Puppey, not a lot he could have done.
Shots.
Really good picks for MINESKI.
Yeah. Already 4 times as many kills as last game.
Yep.
Yeah, they're looking much better this time around because it feels like they can take initiative and play as a team and not just be on the receiving end of just getting, you know, beat down one at a time around the entire map. This time they can hold their ground. They know they're fighting against an Alchemist, which is obviously in the back of your mind the whole time. It's an Alchemist game, you need to get kills, you need to limit the map, but they already managed to get rid of the mid, or it got denied, but it's a big pickup here 8 minutes in on the path to contesting the Alchemist.
Yeah. And they need the map control for that. That's why these tier 1 towers need to fall.
Yeah, top tower is maybe next on the menu. I could try bottom as well with a major rotation, especially when AA gets level 6. They have the kill power and the vision to make dives.
Top tower might be
Speaking
going
of
down.
dives,
That's no man's. He doesn't even have an observer ward. He's just running up while we're mid. Avalanche toss goes on to mid one. Low line for him. Good EMP right in the middle of the field. Roll from Zai, trying to keep everyone there, but they all back up the EMP for the moment. Buying moves some time. He's got toss of Velvet, plus a 7-1 charges. Avalanche will create a little bit of space. He'll do as much damage combo as possible, knowing he's dead. But I'm kind of wondering what Raging Potato was thinking he was gonna help with there.
Dire's doing that.
Create some space for KP up on top lane.
Nothing
I think
to do
he
with
was
this
looking for
top tower
information
is about to
more
be
than anything.
Radiant's top
Diving in behind, seeing if he can find. Ghost wall.
Embers, don't bring detection.
No,
Yapsol doesn't have it. Why would
Dire's
Yapsol
top
spend
tower
the
is under
money?
attack.
don't do that. He needs items. Sorry, that was a bit of a tick from the old days. Don't worry about it, boys. Okay, 20 seconds until the runes.
Radiant's bottom tower's still there.
Let's see
But
if.
not for long.
Okay, so MINESKI have TP'd their tiny bottom, so he's already committed for this bottom area, and I don't know if he wants to even try for a rune himself. I think this could be bad, and he's gonna try. It's already too late. They will get the 2 top ones though. 2 for 2 trade. Generally, the Alchemist is happy with this. Obviously, it's amazing if you can get more, because you get more gold than everybody else, but you also acknowledge the fact that you're an Alchemist, so you're weak, so trading even is
Tornado with the Avalanche toss combo, and mid one shows he doesn't have a lot of life. And a regeneration rune for Moon too. That's nice.
This is a concern with picking Leshrac that we didn't talk about. Leshrac against Tiny, it's one of those heroes that just blows you up in the early game. And I feel like perhaps mid one is a bit regretting what path he took with his itemization. I think when you're playing against Tiny, you want a raindrop, and you might want 1 bracer too. But with a couple of deaths that he's had, it's delayed severely in this game.
TPs are coming in. Team Secret want to fight. The Roar is already out over on KP. Yamso get a chain stun. Anything can come in from the Ogre, but it's a good ice blast. Team Secret will not try and chase now that that's connected. But the tower was finished off by Nico.
Yep.
Or at least his minions.
Dire's middle tower is under
They
attack.
still count as Nico.
They lose an Ogre, but they get a tower. It's a good move overall.
Moon's trying to steal the camps, making sure there are no stacks for this Alchemist to farm up.
Look at the win expectancy of the game.
Really? This far in?
75%.
Dire's bottom
That's
tower
a
is
lot
under
higher than I
attack.
thought it would be when your golden experience advantage. It really isn't that much. And the advantage is in fact the way of Team Secret.
But you're against
Radiant are
Alchemist,
scanning.
so he's
How does that
expected
even
to be
work?
ahead on gold.
Dire's bottom
And
tower's
you have a
getting
game
pushed
where
around.
all 3 of your cores are having a good time, and your entire lineup scales very nicely. So MINESKI are in a very good position in this game.
Nice scan. That's
Radiant's
from the
middle
Ice
tower
Blast.
is
It's
not
gonna
feeling the
clip
love.
onto Zai. They don't have the easiest way to close the distance. And the Ignite,
Dire's
unable to
bottom
reach
tower is
back.
under attack.
Yapsaw and Puppy smoked up. They want to try and move down through the tree line. But there's so much support just around the corner from MINESKI. If Team Secret go this, they have to, again, put AP up so quickly.
Even that might not be enough. Going on the Ogre could turn out to be a mistake. He's not the highest value target. He has a Midas. He doesn't have any like big damage and whatnot, but he's still relatively tanky. So you're killing a guy who, you know, is meant to tank and maybe get 1 or 2 spells off and that's it. And instead you give Tiny an Invoke free fight. It's a little bit tricky. They do hold their tower for now, but look at how many resources they have to commit every time. Got like 3 or 4 heroes defending these towers, while MINESKI are farming top with AA. They're running back mid with Tiny.
At least Nisha's still free to do the jungle.
Nisha's free to do whatever he wants for now.
He's just got Radiance.
Yeah.
So that's already a great timing, 12 minutes in. Raging Potato. Looking to cause the problems for Zai, burning off every bit of mana he's got.
Did you know that's annoying when that happens to you?
I don't know, I've never been on the receiving end.
Really?
No.
That's because you're in the jungle with techies all the time.
That's because people...
So you don't see other heroes.
Because people can't play Invoker in my MMR. So that's the reason
Sure,
why.
I'll take that. Oh, did he just multicast Midas on 2 boars? Oh man, that's funny.
That's painful for Zai. Did you know that's annoying?
I have had that happen to me. I have not had an ogre multicasting my boars before.
I love this from Moon. He's got to stay away and let the Blink Dagger
This is
come
a
up, and they're
big
chasing
kill.
after Nisha. Ice Blast flies forward. Avalanche needs a toss to keep him in range, and goodbye Alchemist. It's a lot of farm time now down the drain for Nisha.
They almost mis-executed that because the camp was already farmed. So he was on his way out. Thought he was going to start farming it, but they got it just on the edge. Connected that up.
Dire's top
And he
tower
might have
is
lived a
under
bit
attack.
missed. So important for them. I mean, time gets a freebie. Newbie Ninja Boogie was newbie. NB.
Dire's top tower is about to be raided.
Hey, newbie. He wanted to ward, but got killed off by Leshrac. Yeah, you guys can't see this because on
Dire's top
which
tower
is
is
what
under
the
attack.
audience is seeing. He has the
I actually have the real name.
he has the real pro player names. For some reason, I have their pub names, and Ninja Boogie's pub name is NB, so it's like newbie. Okay.
Or out from Zai. There is no follow-up into KP. That's a nice long cooldown ability. Now going down. Just AP runs forward looking for his own target. Good observer in Sentry. They
Oh,
dropped their own
one.
Sentry.
Mid one. In trouble.
Does Moon have enough?
Ice Blast is coming. He's gonna farm this next incoming wave. He's
Bottom tower. Don't look good.
It is so nice for Tiny to play with AA for this exact reason. It's like a lot of heroes are in this threshold at this point where you can't completely solo them, but it's close. And with that Ice Blast, the team can be on the other side of the map and you can still find kills. Tiny will get both top runes and Scare also protecting their own, so that's a 3-for-1 trade and a core kill. Very nicely done, sending Moon up there on his own.
Even more critical when you've got Nisha on the field. Like, this Alchemist, bounty runes are worth so much. But he's back to farming up Ancients,
Dire is scanning
farming up
for
the
enemies.
cams, and he'll crack his
Radiant are
10k
scanning for
net
enemies.
worth in just a second.
Yep, closing in on BKB as a second item. In this tournament, we've seen a lot of Radiance into
That
AC.
Dire bottom tower
I think
just
BKB is
got
the perfect
denied.
choice in this game.
I think he understands just how much magical... Then again, like, it seems they can get the... before he might be able to get the BK off. So is that still then a great choice?
You gotta play around that. If that's the mentality, he can't buy anything, right? Just like
From
item that's
Ninja
gonna-
Boogie. You're doing it. The Cockship can even get up in time. The Ice Blast is able to connect, move the Blink Dagger to jump forward. Ninja Boogie's so low on life, but he's got enough distance to get away. Ice Path from popping to create some space and slowing down Moon. Pup will be able to end. And that's a big one, slowing down the Tiny. A big snowball stop hero. At this point, you'll take whatever you can get.
You feel happy whenever you die a hero for Alchemist, almost always. It's like, it looks like this is a win for Secret because they get more gold, but you have to remember Alchemist is dead. So there's a lot of gold in the following 1 minute that is not being gained. And that means this is still a net loss for them. Just like 400 more for them.
Raging Potatoes up for some help. Hey, Ninja Boogie, have you got an Ice Blast for me? Wait, what?
He misclicked and broke his Ghost Swarm. He attacked him by
okay. I was like, I'm checking the ancient apparition just to make sure like Ninja Boogie looked, he was at least looking that direction.
Complete the Spirit Vessel on Evoker. He currently has 0 charges, but that's obviously a great item against the Alchemist. When BKB is over, he's super susceptible. Until he has BKB, he's obviously susceptible.
Heals is found. He done for mid one. An option to play around, but I always kind of look at the Team Secret lineups like, okay, well, it's they're not looking fantastic, but you see the amount of net worth which is able to get into the supports, like Lina, Laguna. You've got Poppy you can clean out waves as well.
Yeah, but Yapsor is poor.
Yeah,
for Yapsor standards, he is not very farmed right now. He's 1,000 gold behind the enemy Invoker, and this is not Secret's comfort zone.
Like the Invoker, all he needs to do is like he's got enough points in Wex, like and of course Wex, like 1 EMP is enough to burn dry most of Team Secret.
Yeah, it's a great EMP game. Games are kind of, but
they've only got 1 arcane boots, and that's on Lina.
Smoke. Secret wanted to do something, but it will be without Alchemist. He's still finishing up the BKB.
How many sentry was there planted inside their own jungle, making sure that the stacks are free and there's no vision around them?
Tower is under attack.
Who's the target? Like Alchemist is still farming up, but the bottom tower is being pushed by minions and creep wave. And without that being defended, you know something's awry. Look at the line. They're up here. Draw the line.
Radiant's top tower's above the top.
Yep. That's what's going to show himself on bottom lane. They're back into farm mode again, Team Secret. Miss out on the kill, so back into farm.
First big item now on Lina. This is the game changer for Lina. Getting lens makes you hear so much better. You still got to be careful about your positioning.
Incoming Ice Blast.
Oh.
Zai, Tornado's going to connect. Mid one, Yule sets up, and that still manages to come through. He's going to Yule's up again. And actually, with the fight, KP can't survive. The concoction even flipping into Wraith King. And up in the trees, the Shrek is still dead. Support for a core, and remember the Yapsor's not there, he's down on bottom lane.
Well, it's core for core. It's core over.
Yeah, it's true.
And Yapsor's farm.
Remember that's a core.
That's okay for Secret, overall. Considering how that fight could have started without scouting him out.
It's still okay.
That was less okay.
455 gold for Yapsor. He's worth that much. Not a single kill farming the bottom lane. He's worth 455 gold.
It's a solo kill. Solo killing generally gives really good goals. Oh, Nisha, what you doing?
That was definitely not what you don't want. Click.
Sometimes you just gotta yourself. It's like when humans poison themselves with alcohol. Just gotta do it.
Sorry, are you trying to do like the whole like I'm taking my shots, my immunity shots?
No.
Like if I keep concocting myself, it should have less of an effect when I concoct myself the next time.
True. It should have a way of building up immunity. That's basically what status resistance is when you think about it.
Is there actually any ability though, like the more you cast it on yourself, the less effect it would have?
Like logically, or actually in the game?
Yeah, like actually in the game, there's some like the Boogie. He's trying to come in for the Bethany rune. That's not going to have a lot of damage from his eye. He turns for a quick Iron Blast. Still will lose his life.
Not true. There's one.
What is it?
BKB.
True.
BKB.
But that's wait, hang on. That makes it less. Oh, I suppose
Well,
it is less.
It's less
effective.
Then if there's an